Hey guys, it's Gina, and it is gloomy and rainy and kind of thundering outside, which is why it explains the bad lighting. Sorry for that. But it is gloomy and dark outside, so I thought, why not a better time to record the monthly reads than right now, because this month's recommendation video is over creepy reads. So I have 5 books to talk about. The first 2 I listened to on audio, so I will put pictures of the cover right here, but the first one is Nosferatu. See what I did there? Because it's Nosferatu. So the first one is Nosferatu by Joe Hill. This book is so creepy, and I definitely recommend the audiobook for it because the narrator is fantastic. It's so fantastic. Basically, Nosferatu is a modern take on Nosferatu, and it's basically follows this guy who kidnaps children and takes them to Christmas Land. And Christmas Land is creepy, and you don't want to go to Christmas Land. It's just really good and creepy, and if you're into creepy, definitely pick it up. The second book that I have to talk about is Nightmares by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller. This book was really good. I wasn't expecting much from it at all, but it actually kind of blew my mind. Like, it was just fantastic. It is about this boy who, once he moves into this new house with his new stepmom, starts having nightmares every night and gets into the nightmares, and he realizes that the nightmare world is real, and it goes through him trying to figure out what his nightmares mean and finding out that all of his friends have nightmares as well, and just going through these nightmares trying to figure out how to get out of them and how to make them stop. And it was just really fantastic. It is a middle grade book, and it was really easy to read. Again, I listened to it on audiobook, so it was a quick audio, and it was actually a lot more creepy than I was anticipating. The next book that I'm going to recommend is the Dexter series by Jeff Lindsay. I have only read the first book in the Dexter series, but I have watched the entire TV show, and it's not necessarily creepy as in it's gonna creep you out so much, but it is about a serial killer, and that can get pretty creepy and pretty bloody and gross. So that is why Dexter has made this list. The next book that I want to talk about is another book by Joe Hill, and that is Horns. I have not finished this book, as you can see. I started this last Halloween, and I did some traveling for work and ended up not being able to finish it, then kind of stopped reading it because this is something that I really want to read in Halloween, for Halloween, so I do plan on picking this back up this month. But basically, Horns is about this guy, Ignitus, who wakes up one day to find his friend dead, I believe, and everyone thinks that it's him, and he wakes up with horns on his head when the horns ends up giving him magic powers, so no one can tell him a lie. They have to tell him the truth, even if they don't want to, or even if he doesn't want to hear it. So he finds out the truth about, like, everyone, and ends up finding his friend's killer, or his girlfriend's killer. His girlfriend. I think it's his girlfriend that ends up dead. I have watched the movie. This is a Daniel Radcliffe movie, and the movie was fantastic. I loved the movie, loving the book so far with how much I am into it, and hopefully I will finish this soon. And the last book that I want to recommend to you is a book that I've been talking about nonstop on this channel for a while, Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is a collection of short stories, 5 short stories to be exact, and they're all very spooky, involving the woods, and they're creepy and fantastic and amazing, and if you have not read this yet, you need to, because it's just so good. And again, I can't talk about the graphics enough with this book. They're just beautiful. This book is amazing. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what is a good creepy book that you would recommend for me. Again, I haven't read too many creepy books. I feel like I have. Maybe I'm just not thinking of them. I don't know. But definitely give me some creepy recommendations as well. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.